How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazastical. This is our transhumanist gameplay and let's get to it. Got about 7 ciphers, so this could get rough for Dog pretty quickly, especially obviously our turrets are down as we're rejigging all of that. I've got a sort of idea of what I want to do with that, but it's going to be obviously depending if we can get through this quite easily, which we should do. Like, I always get a little bit concerned when obviously there's a lot of melee coming at us, but hopefully we're okay. We don't have any AMPs, but we do have some stuns. So I think we'll start off the episode with some stuns just to help Dog, because I feel like he's a little bit threatened at the moment. No, Purple, I wanted you to stun that one, and we'll get Dog moving. All right, let's unpause. Everyone is shooting. Lovely jubbly. Dog, run. Right, stun him, and then I want Dog to run down here. Obviously, Dog is just trying to keep them away from all these, but already he's been hit pretty badly. Chieftain, stun. Dog is so going down. But we need him to do it, to just obviously give everyone time to be able to do their thing. Chieftain, please stun. It doesn't look like you guys are stunning. And I do know what the problem is because they're losing line of sight really easily because of the design of the walls. Now, we will be adjusting it to just like one wall, sandbag, one wall. Just because more than not, this is creating too many problems. Dog could actually die here. Chieftain, back off, Chief. Dog is down. Definite hours. No, Whistler had an EMP launcher. Don't even ask. Party people, don't even ask. Purple hasn't got any more stuns. Chieftain does. Dog, how you doing? How you doing? 8 hours, okay. Stop standing there. Oh, there we go. That was a nice EMP, actually. Okay, undraft everyone. Chris, were you hit bad? No. Chieftain, okay. Rescue Dog. Nice, nice, nice. But yeah, I think what is on the agenda for this colony, like, I know I spend a lot of time, like, when I play Rimworld, like, organising bases and stuff like that, but I really find that fun. I know you can just, like, everyone in the same room and stuff like that, but I don't know, it's not how I enjoy playing. I'm not saying that you can't enjoy playing it like that, but I don't particularly enjoy playing it like that. Like, for the next series, maybe, and we'll see how fast we can just do it by doing that. But, alas, not today. Right, so what we do need to do is we need to sort out our defences, because we're starting to see, ever so slowly, that they're not really, you know, as good as what they need to be, we could say. So this I don't mind. Problem is the marsh really throws us off. So I think what the first thing we're going to do is deconstruct all of that. We're only going to have one layer of sandbags. The auto turret has been done, so let's keep on the research train. Saying that, Chieftain, when everyone's not researching, they're hauling and cleaning. Let's get everyone on hauling and cleaning for the moment. Let's do a big operation. Operation Sort Out Tazastical Base. Okay. Because we're going to sort these out, because I think we need uranium for these bad boys, though, don't we? Let's have a look. I've got like a notepad next to me of how I sort of want to make this base. So we go security. No, they don't need. Okay, I thought they needed uranium. Maybe it's like the next level that does. So how big are these bad boys? Pretty big. So what I'm thinking, maybe we even reduce this bit. We're not going to do this, and we're going to build it flat down here, because what I want to do is beside us have a couple of turrets just to help us on this bit. So we're going to rejig quite a lot. Okay. First of all, we need to sort that bit out. Yeah, it's because we're this bit's probably a little bit too short. We probably need to push this out a little bit further. But that's fine. We're learning, party people. We're learning. So the granite wall goes straight down there. And then let's just deconstruct all this madness that I'm trying to do. Let's not complicate it. Let's not reinvent the wheel here. Oh, or the power gone out for the colony. Slightly awkward, but that's okay. So the idea... security. So how much... This is going to be the defense. So we could go like 1 turret, 2 turret. I have 2 big boys there. I don't really think that's going to work up there though. Probably have the big boys down here maybe. Because up here is just going to have to be our wall of towers. Turrets, I should say. Really would like to just redesign all of this, but it might just take too long. That's the only problem. Hang on, let's risk it for a biscuit. We've got the amount of people that can obviously deal with this. Let's try and yeah, let's spend this episode. We're going to build our Killbox, is what we're going to do. Is we're going to build our Killbox. I think that's the move. Hold open these doors. We've got everyone on holding. We've got everyone on cleaning. It's really going to be a full-on episode, but I want to reduce this a little bit. Just so it's a little bit more sensible. Sorry for the squeaky chair. My chair is absolutely just destroyed. It's in the last of its days. Don't really know. I think it's because I lean back on chairs too much. There we go. So I think it's too far up. You'll see what I mean. Like I'm really glad everything's getting deconstructed so quickly. Just means we're going to be able to do this at a faster faster speed, I should say. Because the Killbox is starting to sort of lose its mojo as we're getting into semi-late game. So the idea is, so we want the granite wall. And we're pretty much going to go with like we'll have a little bit more space at the back, just because when we get bombed or attacked, there's not much room for us to move. But we want like 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is what I'm thinking. And then between it, we'll have sandbags. And then this will hopefully fix the line of sight problems that we've actually been having. Because sadly we've been coming a cropper to them. And then next to it, we're going to have like a solid wall come up about 2. And then the big turrets will be next to them. I feel like we need it down a little bit. Yep. Sorry, party people. So how many did we go with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So technically 11. Right, 10. Because obviously we want to push this down a little bit. So let's go cancel all that. Sorry, party people. Right. Let's do this, because how are we going to... Because we could push the rec room all the way down here. So then we'll want to double wall it. Just to keep it, obviously, as safe as reasonably as we can. So we'll mine that. So open that. That will be a little bit bigger. We then... Security. I'm going to place these turrets, but we're not going to, like, build them yet. And I probably want about 2, because they are quite expensive. Something like that. Problem is the angle is going to be a bit weird, isn't it? Don't, because it's not going to have the range to like shoot over, which is going to be my worry. It should do. Well, I mean, it's a live you learn situation at the moment, isn't it? And then we're going to have 2. I think 2 will be more than enough. Okay, obviously we're going to push this bit up loads. So they should have loads of fire, because I want to sort of get our people out of having to fight as much as what they're doing, because we are starting to get quite injured. Right, and then we do this. Then we have that, so then we go. So we go 1, 2, no. This is me like trying to go as fast as I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That can stay. 7, 8, 9, 10. And then that goes up by 1. So you sort of see what we're trying to do. Then security will have 1 turret. Just trying to get it as... No, that's not right. Okay, it needs to come down 1 more, doesn't it? So it needs to come down there. Yeah, but then up. Okay. Because the idea is that I'm concerned, obviously, the ramping up of attacks. To be fair, we could even get away with having 3 down here, really, couldn't we? Then the concern we've got to think about is it makes this more of a target. But let's sort out 1 kill box at a time. Right, and then we want sandbags all down there. And then that will sort out the line of sight problems, because then they'll be able to shoot to the left or the right when needed. Then, in front of it, I want to have... We'll build everything out of granite just for the time being. Then in front of it, I want a line of barricades. And then we're going to put some turrets in front of there, as well as turrets to the side as well. If that makes sense. The only thing we really need to worry about... So it's 10 there, 7 there. So it probably needs... I suppose we could do 9. Okay. Because obviously we're going to have... Oh, this chair is doing my head in. Right. Because then we're going to want turrets down the side as well. I always worry that the turrets up here are just not going to be as efficient, and I think we're going to have to just deal with that, sadly. We're moving, party people. We're moving. We are actually starting to build these, which is quite funny. I don't think we got... We have got some plasteel. So if I say don't build that one yet, we might be able to get a couple up. What we will have to do is probably double wall that and that, because just in case of explosions, anything like that. Saying that with that wall there, we can probably just push that up, and then that can be our new wall. Happy with that. Okay, so I think this is going to be massive. Hiding room purple, recreation unfulfilled, whatever. I think this is going to be massive improvements to our base. Like, massive improvements. Just means anyone that's coming at us is just going to get, like, really destroyed. And what I will do is actually start to deconstruct these traps, because I think they're just taking up too much steel, and we need to get away from using them altogether. I don't mind the traps at the other end, because I really want to deter them from coming up this way. So we need to make this a lot more inviting than what it is. Or a lot more inviting to attack, if that makes sense. And then we want something like... I don't know how many spaces apart to do them, like 2. Let's go turret, 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 turret. Is that right? I think because it's slightly offset, it's put me... Hang on, let's do this properly. So the idea is that then we want turrets down here being able to help us as well. So let's move that. Yeah, I think that's better. Obviously, we need mortars back as well at some point, but that's not going to be the priority this episode. This episode, we are spending the whole time trying to talk through together what we're trying to achieve here. And the idea is, I think we do need more firepower, but we need the firepower more spread out than what it was. Because it wasn't ideal what it was before. It really wasn't. And with us getting hit harder and harder, we need more... Well, a lot more firepower, let's be honest. So then this would be 1, 2, 3, 4... Still a bit isometrical. Could do 5 and then just build the granite. 1, 2, 3. Something like that. There we go. So then we've got turrets in the front line as well. Grey, the outpost. No spank Q. Iamira's mining, which is perfect. Just to make sure we keep getting that steel in. I know this is not the best materials we should be using for this job, but it's the materials we got at the moment. Need research project. That's fine, because this episode is about hauling, cleaning, sorting out the kill box. Because we're also going to have to adjust all this. Because what we really want is... where is orders? What we really want is a proper funnel down our base. So we want a proper, like, come at us from down this bit. Something like that. Obviously, the problem that we're going to have is there's a lot of marsh. Which is a problem in its own, but... yeah, just to be able to funnel them. But then I still want like a 1x1. It's like funnel them through that, then just come at us and we can literally blow them up. So that is the plan. If I go into visible terrain, that's where all the marsh is. So that's going to be the problem. Is that marsh? So you're saying I can build a granite wall up there? I can, okay. Okay, interesting. Because then what we're going to have to do something like... It's like build the wall there, and obviously we'll triple ply it and whatnot. But then make the space for them to come at us. Something like that, so they filter in through here. This is what I'm thinking. This might not be the final design, but this is where the mine's at. The mind is at. Right, so then each side they can filter in through there. Then we would then have... like, this is the bit then to come at us. It feels massive though, doesn't it? This is probably too big, isn't it? Because this side will have turrets. That side will have turrets. This will all be us and whatnot. It does feel a little bit too big. Yeah. No, we're going to need like a 1x1 when they come at us. But that's the semi-idea of what we're going for. Like, not to like... I feel like I'm reinventing the wheel at the moment. Let's get all this. Let's get the turrets up. Let's get all that sort of stuff. And then we'll worry about how we're going to do that. Right, we need power conduit. I'm going to run a power conduit like this. And then we'll have 2 switches, I feel. Just in case something... Obviously, we get really bombed. Then we've got 2 options. Okay, then we've got some turrets, stuff like that. Eclipse, that's fine. Need research project, we're fully aware. The rec room. I feel like our defense is very square, like we need to like tilt it in a little bit, just to really like... I feel like we're making the right moves though. The marsh obviously just frustrates me because we can't put the granite blocks on them straight away. This chair is doing my head in. I'm trying to like flourish for you party people and it's just not happening. So yeah, that's the idea that we're going to go with. And then like I said, then we'll have turrets down here, turrets down here. So anything that comes through is literally just going to get blown into the Stone Age. But obviously, easier said than done. But yeah, no, I think we've definitely shown that we do need more about us. That is for sure. Right, we do need to catch up. Why is stuff not getting... Oh, no, stuff is getting built. Okay. So remove flooring. Let's remove all this flooring. And then we'll rejig that. Because then the bit behind the base we need to strengthen as well. We're basically getting ready for like end game, building the ship sort of stuff like now. So we do need a much, much beefier base. Something that can really like withstand a heavy attack. Panther hunting Chris. I mean, you should be able to just run away, mate. I imagine it's going to hunt one of us, though. So it might be worth... Aisha, can you fight? Yep. Okay, let's make sure we kill this Panther. Panther revenge, alright. How does that work? You attacked us first. There we go. Sorted. Chris, how bad are you hurt? Death in 7 hours, okay. Yeah, sorry it's been like very defensive heavy, but I feel like we need an episode to actually just sit down and chat about what we're actually going to do, because too many times now we've seen faults in our defense, so if we don't adjust to that, obviously we're just going to be asking for trouble, really. And I don't fancy that. And we'll make our rec room a little bit better as well. Block-wise, we have a lot of granite. Stuff just needs doing. That's fine. See, our power up here is all good. Yeah, I feel like our defense is now moving in the right direction. Because then what we'll do is we'll do some planning. And then we'll do some walls like this. We'll probably move it further up. And then we'll have our turrets down this bit. So then if they will... Yeah, this is going to be like a shooting gallery. But I want to make it so big that they're like, oh, there's definitely no turrets down here because they're going to be so far away from the top of the Killbox. This is going to be a massive project. But I feel like we've done the heavy lifting today. It's malaria. Okay. Let's do this together. So, malaria. So we've got Aisha. She's on Glitterworld medicine. I am Miro. Up your medicine. Chris. It's up your medicine. Already done. And Purple. Mel, you can come off that. And Purple. Okay. Luckily, obviously, we've already got a medical bed. So hopefully everyone will get treated. Maya. Oh, visitor. Panicked then. Maya, come tend to Chris. Everyone with malaria, you should be coming in here now. Who was the other one? Aisha. Right, cool. Come in here, then Maya can get to you all really quickly. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, really good 10s from Maya. Oh, 100% on everyone, was that? Oh, love it. Over 100% on all of them. I think that malaria is not winning, but we won't risk it too much. Not going to bother trading with that one person because I really can't be bothered. But the Killbox is coming back, and I think this is going to be a hell of an improvement, just so people aren't getting stuck shooting. It might mean that we'll upgrade a couple of people to sniper rifles in the defence. I know obviously they're not going to be able to shoot as quick. I do want to see how it is shooting over the turrets as well. And to be fair, we probably can get away with not deconstructing all of these. And we can probably reinstall a couple in front of the turrets just to give us a little bit more. Reinstall. Just in case, obviously, we get really heavy rushed. Probably won't. But I just think 1 or 2 traps isn't going to be end game. But I think it's... The point is not to just rely on traps, because I think we've done that so often, and I don't think they're the be-all and end-all that we've really been using. They use more resources than what it is, and it's like how we're doing with power now. We're moving away from stuff that's very work-intensive, so we can do other things. Obviously, it's a bit negative. Everyone's down in the med bay, but that's fine. That's fine. But no, I'm excited about this. I think this is the Killbox we deserve, really. We'll probably... Yeah, I don't really know what we're going to do about mortars, though. Oh, no, saying that, we got 2 in here, haven't we? Yeah, got 2 in here. We'll probably put mortars up here. I say that. I think we'll stay away from... I just want to shore this up so then we won't get airdrops behind, that sort of stuff. Make sure we're as safe as possible. Possibly move some of these rooms. And we'll rejig the base. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We love a rejig. Yeah, we need lots of components. How many have we got? We only got 3 at the moment. Okay, that's fine. We do have some up here that we can mine. And we're still deep drilling in here, so it's not like we're not producing steel, although we're not producing steel at any great speed is my concern now. So we could queue up production, deep drill. Let's queue up another one. And then we'll reinstall that one up a little bit. Get 2 deep drills on the go, and I like the idea of that. Obviously, we're using a lot of steel at the moment on... Oh, we shouldn't have been doing that because we uninstalled all ours up here. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. At the end of the day, we still would have had to build them on the side, so not the end of the world. Not the best thing we've ever done, but not the end of the world. It's the end of the world as we know it. I feel like this is massive for a rec room. Unless I like, instead of... Where's the planning? Instead of like building the defense like going in like that, I could build it going out. Thing is, we are going to need more turrets, like 1000%. But I feel like getting a couple of big boys in, and the little boys, and us. Like, I feel like we can really smash it. And at least then when the turrets explode, they're not going to take each other out. Right, we've got 1 big boy up. How have you attached to power? Where is the power near you? There. Okay, that's another thing. We obviously want everything on the same power. Otherwise, you're just going to drain it like a beast. Deconstruct them power conduits. Don't deconstruct the wall. I want the power conduit underneath. There we go. Relationship. Apparently brother of Aisha. Like, well, he didn't send a note when she's like, didn't have a spine for 10 episodes. So I don't know how, like, close family they are. Boy, however, we do need to remember we need to be buying, like the barrels and stuff like that as they break, because we can't make them, which is fine. It is what it is. Let's turn these off for the time being until we get, obviously, our power situation done. I'm hoping these auto cannons are going to be, like, beast mode. I know we do get, in the research, like, uranium slug turrets, but I don't know if we're going to go down that route. I think we could be okay with just like this. Like, this Killbox, I think, is going to be really, really strong. Just need to make sure, obviously, we're using the full range of these turrets. So this is sort of where we want, obviously, people coming in. So this needs to be, like, up here. Therefore, anything that comes this way is, like, done, destroyed. Don't even bother. Don't even come at us. If you got to this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment for my voice break. Wow, I really went. And I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye.